Supernatural Season 1, Episode 4, The Traveler Recap. It starts off, there's a guy he's a flight attendant. He's very scared of planes. He, uh, he goes to the bathroom and he's just like huffing and puffing because he's very scared of the flight. And then one of the other flight attendants is like, or one of the other flight captains is like, yo, what are the odds of dying in a plane crash? 23 to 1. And then he's like, well, that's very assuring. So, this thing with this black mist thing comes from the vent. And then it just like goes into his eyes and possesses him. So, basically, they go on a plane. Well, he goes on a plane with a demon. Well, he is a demon. He is now possessed. He goes in a plane and then just crashes it, kills 93 people. 7 people survive. And then later on, Sam and Dean investigate the incident that happened, and then they listed some flights that occurred like way back in the day. Like I think it was a flight 401. Yeah, flight 401, which happened in the Eastern Airlines flight 401, December 29th, 1972. I guess it crashed in Miami, Florida. So they're just like, we're saying, hey, this is very similar to that. And then they listed a few other flights that were kind of similar. And then they basically just, they reach out to one of the victims. They call her on the phone pretending to be like an ex of a friend of her ex. And then they find out what plane she goes on, and then basically they follow her on the plane. They try to explain to her that the plane's trying to get her, the demon, and she's like, "What? I don't believe this." And then they go on the plane, and then Sam brings the Exorcist book, and he starts saying, "Yo, we gotta perform an exorcism on a plane." And he tries to tell Dean to calm down in the plane because it's like, they have no clue who the demon has possessed. I think Dean actually guesses that it possessed the flight attendant, like, in the very beginning. So that was very smart of him. And then, basically, he's just like, yo, Dean, calm down. You're going to get possessed if you don't calm down. So Dean calms down. He tells Amanda to get the demon to come out of the flight room where he's driving the airplane because, the demon's trying to kill them and all. But yeah, the demon comes out of the flight area, and then Sam says the Cristo word. I think it's God in Latin. And then he basically showed his black eyes. So then Sam, later on, Sam said the exorcist words and everything in Latin. And then basically he stopped the plane from crashing because he knew that thing was possessing the flight attendant, and he saved 90. He saved 100 people actually, which is pretty cool. And then later on, Amanda thanks Dean and Sam. She's like, "Thank you," because he saved everybody in there. They did. And then the boss flight attendant is like, I know what you got. I know what you boys did back there. You're John Winchester's sons. And then he's just like, I applaud you. Nobody else knows. You guys are good. And then, yeah, it was a pretty good episode. Supernatural, Season 1, Episode 4, The Traveler, Merlin is Dracula. I hope you guys like the video. Subscribe for more daily supernatural content. I've watched this ever since I was a kid.